Guys, it is a 26-degree morning, our first hard freeze. You saw the wind coming in yesterday. We had a little bit of sleet as this cold front moved in. But I'll tell you what, the weather was not predicting that we'd get down to 26. Almost, looks like we're probably going to hit 25 before the sun fully comes up. But can y'all see that fog in between those trees and to the left? And then I've got smoke coming off that pool out there. You can see the steam. Got two fires going. I'm warming up the place. Caught the high tunnel this morning right when it hit 32. I got it up to 40 degrees now. We're trying to go ahead and hang on to our tomatoes another week or so because we are getting some really good yields off of them still. Got 8 pounds yesterday. So guys, you saw that we got down to 26 degrees here. You saw how some of my stuff looked out in my raised gardens. The high tunnel got down to 32. And I got up at about 4 a.m. this morning and came out here and turned on the heat. And it got up to 40 degrees almost instantly. We do use a Mr. Heater. I think this is probably going to be the last time we do this. We're expecting another wave of warm weather this week. But we wanted to keep the tomatoes going a little bit longer because we have quite a few that are starting to come to fruition. Let me show you. So we have all these beautiful clusters of tomatoes that we wanted to make sure and keep going just a little bit longer, guys, so we can keep harvesting and getting more and more. Now they are looking a little shabby, but guys, look. I mean, my goodness, there's just tons of green tomatoes in here that I want to try to get ripe before we bring these plants down. So everything in the high tunnel, I think, fared very well. I'll check the tomato plants on and off today because we did get down to 32 in here briefly, but I think I caught it in time. Now let's talk about what froze outside and will they be okay. So this is what a tomato plant on the outside looks like after a freeze, and we had a very hard freeze. So I'm not seeing that inside the high tunnel. Here is our spinach. It really started taking off, and this is one of my little lettuces, guys. It really started taking off just in the last couple of weeks because we have had some cooler temps. But we're not going to touch this. We're going to let this alone. We're going to let it thaw out on its own. And guess what? It's going to be just fine. Here is a very large head of broccoli. I've got more in there. Again, we're not going to touch these. We're going to leave them alone. And once they thaw out naturally, once the sun hits them, we will be able to come out here and harvest them. Same for our kale and our cabbages in here. But we didn't catch these bell peppers in time. You can see these got hit. But as far as your kale, your cabbage, your cauliflower, your lettuces, your spinach, any of your cool weather plants, if they got nipped last night, leave them alone, let them thaw on their own. So guys, looky here. This high tunnel will be finished today. Greg got all the doors in. You see that back one? He got all the vents in. This side is ready to roll up. This side is the last one. Once he gets this going, and we've had a lot of wind, so he hasn't been able to do it, this will be complete today. And there is our overhead door. So we had some very high winds the last couple of days, and this rode just fine. So once he gets this side completed, he will be tilling again, and then we will be rowing and furrowing, and we will be planting. So that will be coming in the next couple of days. So we want to send out our prayers and our condolences to the people of Kentucky, especially Mayfield, Kentucky, and also Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Illinois for the devastating storms that went through there yesterday. We have been praying since yesterday morning, and we have been praying this morning, and we will continue to lift them up. Such a catastrophe, such a tragedy. Be sure and hold your family close today, guys. Take care. God bless. I'll be in touch some more. Glad to see you guys again.